So I weighed in this morning at 301 pounds.
Yeah, that was me when I started the keto journey 2 months ago and over 30 pounds heavier. We'll break down all the changes that have occurred with my body in the last 2 months. But first, let's get to the weigh-in results. I weighed in this morning at 269.4 pounds, which is a loss of 3.8 pounds for the week and brings my total weight loss to just around 32 pounds over the last 2 months. That's 19 pounds away from my first milestone goal weight of 240 and 54 pounds away from my ultimate goal weight. Let's recap how we got here over the last couple months. I started on January 2nd with the goal to eat around 1,500 calories a day, except for Saturdays where I would allow myself to have up to 2,000 calories. With the exception of just a few days where tracking was impossible because we were traveling or we were eating out, I kept my macros exactly where they should be. I'll also call out that this time span included 3 cheat meals, or 1 cheat meal and a cheat weekend. As far as activity goals, I had a goal to get strength training in 3 to 5 days per week. With the exception of 2 weeks, my first week and the week my garage became a storage facility, I managed to hit this mark. My next activity goal was to get 10,000 steps every day, or 70,000 steps every week. For the most part, I was able to achieve this goal as well, with the exception of 3 weeks where I got 67, 63, and 51,000 steps respectively. Getting up to 5 days of lifting has been my main focus, but I'm not losing sight of cardio. I do plan to add it to my routine at some point. So how has my body changed over the last 2 months? Let's take a look at some other health metrics. When I first started, my BMI or body mass index was 38.6, which is very high. It is now 34.6, an improvement of 4 points, but still high. To get to a normal range, I should be at 25. My starting body fat percentage was 39.9%, which is also very high. It is now at 33.7%, which is an improvement of 6.2%, but to get to a healthy range, I should be at 20 or below. When I first started, my visceral fat was at 20. Visceral fat is the fat in your abdomen that wraps around your organs and can cause a host of health issues, including high blood pressure. I've managed to get this down to 17, which is a loss of 3, but to get to a healthy range, it should be at 11 or lower. My subcutaneous fat was at 33.9% when I started. Subcutaneous fat is the fat underneath your skin that you can visibly see or pinch. As of today, it's down to 28.8%, which is a 5.1% improvement. To get to normal, I should be below 17%. Lastly, my skeletal muscle was 38.8% when I started. Skeletal muscle is the muscle that you can develop or grow through exercise. I've managed to get this up to 42.8%, or a 4% improvement. I need to keep going until I get around 50%. Overall, I am pleased with the progress that I've made in the first 2 months. However, I have a long road ahead of me still to get to where I need to be, so I'll need to stay focused. I have something coming up in the next couple weeks that will be a challenge to my weight loss. Rest assured, I will keep you updated and tell you all about it. Stay tuned.